Look at the Trailblazers, focused as they walked into the locker room earlier. Their job's basic tonight: get a W on their home court. All right, everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Russell Westbrook.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Damian Lillard talked about his clutch gene. He said, quote, "I never think there's a game that I can't take control of. When I'm out there, I feel how hard the defense is trying to stop me, regardless of how I'm shooting the ball. I want to show them why they should be worried and why they should be on edge." Brian?
Yeah, Allie, always a threat. Thanks for that. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And for Portland, Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3. Leonard against Lillard. Here's Simons. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
And we know Lillard can score, but he's showing nice awareness with the pass to his open teammate.
Here's George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Anfernee Simons. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
That's good from George.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a three-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Now here's Westbrook. 9 points in his last outing.
Well, Westbrook has these floaters down to a science. He gets it over the defense right in time.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Pass to Lillard. Shoots over Westbrook.
Westbrook has the ability to create havoc with his athleticism to challenge shots.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Portland ball.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Oh boy, he's looking reckless now. Yet another foul call on him.
Highland, he's checked in for Westbrook.
Bones Highland.
Here's Graham. Portland, no good that time either.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's George. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
Nothing you can do there. Paul George has all the tools to rise and fire with a hand in his face.
Pass to Nurkic. Inside. Here's Simons. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of...
Oh, wow! Incredible!
Assist from
Now, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Lillard double team, right wing. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. On the wing, Simons. The three ball. The shot no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Blazers and came away with a win.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Bible passes to Lillard. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. The three is up. Sinks the tray. Lillard's got his second bucket on the night.
Oh, the moment Lillard crosses half court, you better pick him up. A score with unlimited range.
George's shot is off.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Highland counted, and it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, Marcus Morris has tremendous size, and he is willing to find his teammates when they're open. That's nicely done.
Out to the right wing. Here's Grant. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
George drives in. And George with the jam.
Don't sleep on Paul George's verticality. How nice was that finish?
Now here's Lillard. He has 6.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
The leaner. And again, it's the Clippers.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Driving to the basket. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Paul Paul George is very difficult to contain on a dribble drive. He's got length, handle, and size. Good luck.
The ball's knocked loose. And the jam by George.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Simon's shot is good.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Pulls up on the wing. And again, it's Paul George. George has got 16 points.
Ooh, 7 for 9 in the first quarter. He's on fire.
Pass to Graham. To the paint. Here's Simons. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers, I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Here's George. Good on the bucket. 18 points for him.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
There's Simons with a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse. And he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Pass to Graham. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Here's George. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Simons with it. To win the run. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight. The Clippers in the lead. Here's George. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Timeout called, Portland.
Time to get loud for your Blazer Dancers.
So for the Blazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Little is subbed in for Thibault. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Plumlee's checked in for Zubats. Portland has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Lillard finds Simons. Poke loose. George with a steal. And he lays it in off the breakaway. George has got 24.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pass to Little. Simons outside. From outside the arc. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Morris can't hit.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what. There's no reason for that kind of shot.
Here's Grant. Three-pointer. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Morris can't hit. Portland trailing here. Here's Little. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Eubanks gets the bucket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Here's Highland. The baseline J is off the mark. And here's Lillard. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. He buries it from 3.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance.
Here's Morris. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
Well, Paul George simply stated as playing at a high level, getting to his spots and riding this wave of scoring.
And Portland has possession. 4-point game. Simons outside. It's Little on the wing. Leonard defending. Back to Simons. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, defense had nothing for Kawhi Leonard. Nice jam.
Lillard outside. Pass to Little. Fires from deep. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
It's party time, Portland. Here are your Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
For the Trailblazers, Reddish comes in for Grant, and it's Sharp in for Simons. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Batum is checked in for Morris. Powell comes in for Leonard. Gordon, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Mann in for Highland. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed. No question who's in control of the board so far.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting a terrific 58% to start the game. Excellent numbers. Now Reddish providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
The Clippers in the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Uses the glass on the layup. Man's got his second bucket of the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
It's Little on the wing. Lillard controls the rebound and the putback.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Man's got his third bucket of the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
LA foul. Terrence Mann.
Watford's checked in for Eubanks.
4th team foul. Now in the lineup for your Trailblazers, Trendon Watford.
Reddish passes to Lillard. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
The tenacity from Lillard in the paint is exceptional. Not letting anyone throw him off his shot.
For 3, Gordon. And it's Little with a rebound. Reddish against Gordon. And Reddish gets it to go. And it's now only a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play. Well, a late second-round pick in 2019 out of Florida State. Terrence Mann has proven to be a steal, and he's going to be in this league for a long, long time.
First one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. 56 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Sharp. Back to Lillard. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Lillard's got 19 points.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Here's Gordon. And it's good for 2. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Here's Sharp, defended by Gordon. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
There's the 3. Sinks it from distance. Man's got 11 points.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Nails it from 3.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Reddish on the wing. This one for three.
Trailblazers foul. Brandon Watford. First personal foul. Second team foul. Coming out of the floor for the Clippers, Robert Covington.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They're up by 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Watford in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
From the wing, here's Powell. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Lillard outside. Blocked! Westbrook against Lillard. And finished off by Westbrook.
My goodness, is there anything better than watching Westbrook hammer at home? My goodness gracious, Russell.
Portland trailing here. Here's Sharp. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Out to the wing. They set a pick. Pass to Reddish. From deep. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
And on the glass, Nurkic makes it look easy, using his reach to snatch the ball and get a shot of his own.
Here's man. Nurkic with some nice D. To the inside. Sharp. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Both teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
First one falls for him.
And coming into Summer League, Sharp was kind of a mystery man. So it's great to see him play at a high level and get a real sense for his talents.
The Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Good on both.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
That one's good for 2.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Nurkic a screen on Westbrook. Simons against Westbrook. Puts it up from 17. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011. The trade of CP3 to the Clippers, it started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
After nailing 3 trades to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Okay, we see the mid-range game of Norman Powell starting to take shape, doing work.
Here's Sharp. He's got 5. Here's Grant. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
Tries again, and the layup is good. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
To the wing, right side. Here's Nurkic. Oh, Covington with a block.
Tremendous anticipation from Robert Covington, sends it back.
Here's Powell. Doesn't go that time. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball too critical in today's NBA.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
They get the rebound. Outside for Grant. A shot to stop the run. Sends it home from 3-point land. Grant's got 5.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
Leonard gets the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past. He said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Plumlee's checked in for Los Angeles. Highland comes in for Powell. And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Morris, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Marcus Morris Sr.
Clippers on D. Pass to Sharp. Simons outside. Shot clock at 6. Thibault against Leonard. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And a chance here to check out some stats for Damian Lillard.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Here's Highland. They get it again. And he banks in the layup. And it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
Simons passes to Graham. Thibault on the wing. He shoots it. Portland again missing. And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
BA, he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand. And what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
Eubanks the screen. Here's Simons. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Goes back up. And it's laid up and in by Plumlee. Plumlee's got 8 points.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Grant. Down low. Here's Eubanks. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
And he makes a first. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
It's both from the stripe.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has turned himself into an offensive force. He's a 3-level scorer, but I think you have to admire the fact that this guy is as versatile as it gets on the defensive end. He could guard 1 through 5 if necessary.
Grant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
The Clippers making a switch here. Gordon's checked in.
Eric Gordon.
Portland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. They're at the screen. Simons left side. Eubanks the screen. Launches it. And Anfernee Simons good for 3. Simons got 9 points now in the quarter.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Morris can't hit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
To the middle. Eubanks gets the bucket. Eubanks, he's got 6 points.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Fires the 3 on target from range. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Simon's shot is good.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Thibault. Grant left side. Pass to Simons. Morris against Grant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And obviously, it's a long season. But Doris, you feel like reducing the amount of games would be a good thing?
I think no matter what, if you're talking about reducing the schedule, Brian, you're facing an uphill battle. The reason is easy. It would be a reduction in revenue. And who is the person willing to do that? I just think it's not something that's realistic.
And he drops it first.
I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
Watford's checked in for Portland. Reddish comes in for Thibault. Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for Highland. And so Grant nails them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
Shoots from 14, and again. again. It's the Clippers.
How about the dribble drive ability of Paul George, the quick handles for a guy his size.
Simons passes to Graham. And there's the rejection.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
George, good.
Paul George.
And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Here's Little. Pure from three-point range. Little's got 6 points.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And there's the foul. It's on Anfernee Simons. That's foul number 2 for him. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in.
Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Damian Lillard.
Pass to George. The shot that time not on target. Nice D from Reddish. Lillard outside. They set the screen. Now Simons puts up a 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires from the corner. That one goes in. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Timeout called, Portland. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaking out. Taking a look at the Clippers, they're hoping to make some moves from the number 5 spot before the start of the playoffs. And of course, Portland, currently a ways below.
When I look at the Clippers, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Lillard outside. From the low block. And that's good for 2. Lillard's got 27 points.
You expect big numbers from Lillard on offense. His productive habits always seem to pay off.
Batum gets the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to Reddish. The shot. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 7 assists in the game.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Kept alive. Plumlee. And again, it's the Clippers.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And the Trailblazers shooting the rock at 58%. Simons passes to Reddish. Here's Watford. rejected by George.
Well, this is what makes Paul George special. Elite two-way plays, and that send it back block sends a message to the offense. I'm here tonight, folks.
And that one's good. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead. Man's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. Here's Little, guarded by Batum. Here's Simons, and counted from 12 feet. Simons has got 32 points in the game.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
Who's looking for some new swag? Your Blazers Breaker Dance Crew is here to hype you up. Just run, fans.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Portland. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. Norm Powell comes in for George. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Gordon, and Watford pulls it down.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Lillard against Powell. 6 to shoot. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. Have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He drops it from range. The Trailblazers shooting really well here in the second quarter. 54%. Lillard outside. Outside Reddish. Fires the 3. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 8 assists in the game. And so it's Los Angeles up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys, alongside Ty Lue. And, Coach, what's the focal point for this team as you approach the second half?
Just playing hard, first of all, and then playing with pace offensively. I've been doing a good job of getting to the basket. And then defensively, it's going to be some time to work things out, but they've been pretty good.
Pace so critical to your team's success this year. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Portland Trailblazers.
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. no effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
Okay, time to discuss the first half of this one. Specifically, which guys are leading the charge for their teams?
A couple of guys locking horns tonight. Neither one of them backing down, as you would expect. You can tell both teams are giving these guys space to work.
And they're taking advantage of the opportunities. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Paul George has been sensational.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. The two-way threats of George and Leonard, the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. Here's George. Here's Leonard. Nails the baby hook. Leonard's got 18.
This has defined Kawhi Leonard's game going back to college. He understood rebounding is important to winning.
Lillard passes to Nurkic, shoots over Zubats. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Nurkic has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. Here's Grant. That one is off. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Grant.
He'll be
Throw it down!
Can you say elevation?
Oh my goodness, Paul George under duress of exceptional defense, no problem.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Simons against George. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul. Just a superb read on defense to come up with a block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Bible passes to Simons. And here's Grant from the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And there's Leonard on the assist from Morris. Morris has got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Grant with a screen on Westbrook. Westbrook against Lillard. Pass to Thibault. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Grant can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And George with the jam.
And this is what we've come to expect from Russell Westbrook. Yes, he can be an explosive scorer, but if his teammate is open, he will put it on time and on target.
Lillard outside. Out left to the wing. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And it's the Clippers on the break. Finished off the break.
Well, this is why it helps to have a big man capable of sprinting the floor. Marcus Morris solid at getting to the right spots.
Simons against George. Shoots from the baseline. Simon's shot is good. Simon's got 34.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Zubats with it. Now guarded by Simons. The shot from 20 feet out. George's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Lillard. Grant with it. Another one falls for Portland.
Well, Grant has put in a ton of work in the mid-range, and you can see the results right there.
The Clippers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Westbrook. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Portland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Lillard finds Simons. Now Nurkic. Drops in the layup for 2. Nurkic has got 8.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Pass to Simons. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Matisse Thybulle. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, VA. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
And the first one at the line is good.
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Simons. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Covington's checked in for Zubats. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Westbrook against Lillard. Here's Sharp. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. The Clippers have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. The shot comes out. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
It's hauled in by the Clippers. They've led by as many as 14. Here's George. And the Clippers miss again. For Portland, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. To the inside, Eubanks. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be heading to the line for a pair. That one on Morris.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And the other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
And he knocks down the first one for the Clippers. Plumlee comes in for Morris, and it's Highland in for George. Both shots good from the stripe. Los Angeles has got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. And that one's good. Covington.
This is about perseverance and passion. Robert Covington refuses to be denied.
Lillard outside. From the left block. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
I am I'm simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Pass to Graham. Here's Eubanks. Good D by Covington. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Grant against Covington. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. And Grant gets it to go. Grant's got 15 points.
That's his third triple of the night, his second since halftime.
Here's Highland. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Bones Highland. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good for the Trailblazers. Watford's checked in for Grant. Little comes in for Thibault, and Reddish is subbed in for Damian Lillard. Norman Powell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for Westbrook. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Outside Reddish. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Reddish. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Oh, smart positioning by Covington. Just utilizing the corner to find a three-point opportunity.
Reddish with it. Pass to Watford. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Get up and move with your Blazer Dancer.
So for the Clippers, Batum's checked in for Plumlee, and it's Gordon in for Highland.
Clippers ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Blazers D.
Los Angeles has gotten 7 of 8 3-pointers to go in this game. Here's Covington. Off target there with a little leaner.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
To the paint. Here's Watford. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
The baseline J will not go. Misses off the front iron. Portland trailing here. Here's Sharp. 5 points in the game. Powell in the post. Banked it in off the glass. Powell's got 6 points.
Big-time athleticism and hops by Norman Powell allows him to get to his shot.
Reddish with it. 10 points for him. Down low. Pass to Watford. Clock at 6. It's Little on the wing. From 9 feet. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Gordon outside. Portland grabs the miss.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Now Reddish. Not going to go that time. Here's Gordon. It's deflected. Here's Little. Give him 8. Out to the right wing. Here's Sharp. Back to Little. Launches a 3. Intercepted. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Powell. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, how about the pull-up game of Norman Powell? Gets space and separation off the dribble.
Here's Sharp. He's got 5. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Batum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Covington. And again, it's the Clippers. So it's Portland now, down by 12. After this game, they can look forward to Utah, where they'll have a matchup against the Jazz. It's a quick turnaround on the road, just 1 game. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Great chemistry between 2 teammates. Love the passing.
Here's Covington. Lays it up and banks it in. Covington's got 9 points here in the second half.
Covington has the kind of size that will allow him to complete plays on the interior. That was nice.
It's Little on the wing from downtown. Here's Eubanks. Second chance shot. Tries yet again. It's not going to go for him. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Shot from the wing. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
Well, crossing up the defense right there. Nick Batum gets to the mid-range and says, you want to concede it, I'm taking it. Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. Boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Portland Trailblazers. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz. And then Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls.
And you know, for that matchup with the Thunder, I'm sure they've been waiting for that one, and they're eager to see how they measure up against a quality opponent.
First free throw is good.
One of the things I admire most about Nick Batum is how consistently he gives effort through 48 minutes. Plays with his head in the game and giving his all-out effort every play.
Nurkic is checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Sharp. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Zubats is checked in. and so he hits both. A challenging stretch for Portland here. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Nurkic. Batum pulls it in. Batum's got 5 rebounds in the game. For 3, Gordon. Can't hit that one. And it's Portland the other way. Now here's Simons. 37 points for him. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Simons got 40 points.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Shot on the wing. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
Here's Simons, and he jams it home with authority.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
And Gordon with the big finish.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Pass to Reddish. Oh, and he missed the J after tricking the D with a nifty pass fake. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Los Angeles Clippers. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. We'll be right back. A moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
As we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Little in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Well, that's just stellar concentration from the talented forward. Marcus Morris effective at keeping his balance on these tough finishes.
Oh, nice shot by Lillard.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Westbrook. And again, it's the Clippers.
Uh-oh, another bucket for Russ. Don't forget, he's won a couple of scoring titles. Could be a long night.
Got a piece of it. Oh, George with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. He can't get it to go. Portland's shooting 56% today. Simons passes to Lillard. Simons outside. Pass to Lillard. The 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
George.
Paul George leaving, no doubt. Nice finish.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Simons outside. Off target from 3-point range. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Westbrook and jams it home. Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook off his feet in a hurry. Woo-hoo, nicely done.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Morris. Gets it to go from the corner. And the Clippers lead by 19.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Open shot, Grant. From the top of the key, he buries it. Here's Westbrook. Leonard outside. Releases from 15. They get it back. A nice shot by Zubats.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Westbrook against Lillard. The shake. Buries the jump shot. Lillard's got 38 points. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this 4th. Baseline try. The shot, no good. Portland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Lillard's got 40 points.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's Westbrook, and the baseline jumper goes down.
Love Westbrook's ability to shoot it off the dribble, the stop, the rise, the fire. He makes it look easy.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Into the lane, and finished off by Westbrook.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. For 3, here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Zubats. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the 4th. Morris, hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Simons against George. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. And Doris, the league has taken a much more active role in player development in the U.S. and abroad. Why now?
Well, I think, B.A., what's great is it's not just player development. It's growth in the game of basketball. It's interest worldwide. I think the league's resources have obviously grown, and it is trying to make investments back into the basketball game. A true minor league, international academies. It's a beautiful thing. If you love hoops, this is great. And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Westbrook against Lillard. Can they get it? That shot off the mark. And Los Angeles the other way now. Goes up on the baseline. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over.
Stand your Trailblazers youth dance team.
ushers in our New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Well, you know, he's been struggling lately. This one was a big one for him. He roared back, made sure to snap that cold streak tonight. Johnson passes to Thibault. Back to Johnson. Pass to Sharp. Johnson a screen on Westbrook. Three-pointer Sharp. Portland again missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Portland, here are your Blazer dancers.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Here's Highland. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Good.
Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
The baseline J is on the way. And again, it's the Clippers.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Outside Johnson. Back to Eubanks. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Los Angeles shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And your Trailblazers use the end team. Trailblazers Youth Dance Team.
Watford's checked in for Knox.
Fans, that was your Blazers Youth Dance Team.
Westbrook left side. And Westbrook slams it home.
Assist goes to
Defender in his grill, and Russell says,
Island.
let me shake you off, sir. I've got to score this.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Outside Johnson. Knocks it loose. Pass to Watford. The three. Drops in the three.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Here's Sharp. Outside Johnson. There's a screen. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Highland over Sharp. Highland misses. And here's Johnson. Pass to Eubanks. That shot is off. Great D that time from Zubats. And it's the Clippers ball. They're on a 20-7 run. And that one's good. Covington.
The assist, Bones Highland.
We've seen fans removed for inappropriate comments to players. Doris, where do you draw the line between heckling and being inappropriate?
I think one way I look at this, Brian, is if I were face-to-face with somebody, what would I be comfortable saying? I think we should always err on the side of caution. It's okay to heckle and have some fun and sort of give your team support. But I think if we ultimately keep respect foremost in our minds, we'll be okay.
Inside. Pass to Sharp. Blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go.
Portland ball.
Reddish is checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Johnson. Here's Reddish. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Powell's got 5 rebounds in the game. Over Lillard. Powell, it's good.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
Pass to Eubanks. Outside Thibault. 4-3. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got 5 rebounds tonight. 18 feet out. Batum, right side. Second chance effort. It's hauled in by Reddish. And the Trailblazers shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Now here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. Rebuilding a team is as challenging a proposition as ever, especially for smaller franchises, Doris.
I think BA, certainly those smaller markets face some challenges that larger markets do not. But I would also point to the success of Milwaukee. They had success in their draft. They invested in your talent in terms of player development. So to build a playoff-ready team, there are so many things that must be in place, but you also have to have some luck. Nobody knew how good Giannis or Nikola were going to be.
Lillard passes to Thibault. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. The offensive rebound. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. Lillard against Covington. Lets it fly. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Lillard passes to Reddish from deep three-point range. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Highland. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. Here's Lillard. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Lillard's got 42 in the game.
The defense gets cut to shreds by Lillard on the drive. He's just so quick and agile.
1:27 left to play in the fourth quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Clippers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Paul George.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 47 points.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. They lead by 15. 46 seconds left in the game.
Your Blazers breaker dance crew.
And the Blazers making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Morris, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Six seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Powell's shot is off.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Portland, Cameron Reddish. One shot.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
The shot by Lillard, no good. Now Morris tries to snap the cold streak. Lillard pulls down the board. Pass to Sharp. Here's Reddish. Off the mark. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Kawhi, how about the play of the bench tonight? What does that say about this team in general?
You know, that's what's great about us. We have a great bench coming in right behind us, picking up the tempo and playing great and playing great defense as well.
One of the great benches in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Kawhi.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.